Hi everyone, so today I'm going to show you how a single pole switch is wired, alright? So this is my demonstration of how a single pole switch is wired. Okay, so to wire a single pole switch, what a single pole switch is that it's designed to control a light fixture from only one location. You either control one light or multiple lights from only one spot. You don't control it from anywhere else. Just that switch only controls the light or the multiple lights. It's not on right now because I don't have it plugged in, but I'm just gonna show you how it's wired. Alright, so let's say that this is the power source, okay? Okay, so the power comes up here from the breaker box or another receptacle or whatever, and then it comes into here. Now, the black wire that comes in, now, it doesn't really matter which black wire connects to which screw because you only turn the light on and off from only this switch location. So black comes in, so here's how mine's wired up. Black comes in here, then the wires that leave the switch and go to the light fixture connect to that screw right there. And that's the ground. That plain bare wire with no insulation, that's the ground. So when it comes to single pole switch wiring, you're only gonna use what's called 14-2 wire, and what it is that it's this white cable right here. Well, actually, there's 3 cables inside this white jacket. So inside this inside the white outer jacket, you have a black, white, and a copper wire. So you only have 2 wires, insulated wires, not including your bare wire, ground. So you have 2 white wires, just a white and a black. And they have the ground, which has no insulation. That doesn't count as how many wires are in the jacket. And so like I was saying before about the single pole switch, power comes into here and leaves here to turn the light on and off. And to complete the circuit, so here's how the light's wired. When the switch is on, the power comes into the black wire, and that's what turns on the light, right here. Then when in order to complete the circuit, the white wire connects to the white wire, and there's that ground wire I was telling you about. And since there's no ground wire in that light fixture, it just goes to the box. So if you do have a metal box, make sure you ground that with a proper green screw. And then the white wire goes back to the switch, and it gets spliced in with the other wire that was in the same bundle as the black wire. So they get spliced together, like so, and that completes the circuit, and it goes back to the power source. Then the ground wires, if you do have a ground wire, sometimes your house might even be so old that you might not even have a ground wire connected to the switch, but you have to have ground. It's mandatory in new houses that are being built today. And if you have a metal box, like I have a metal box, what you want to do is take a green screw and strap that to the back of the box. So I made a loop, and I used a green screw to ground it to the back of the box, so the box can stay grounded itself. And then you have and then it splits right here. You make what's called a pigtail. So you have this regardless whether the box is metal or plastic, because again, you have to have your switches grounded nowadays. It's code. So the ground wire connects to the green screw. So anytime you see a green screw on like a switch or light fixture, that means ground. That means that's a spot where you attach your copper ground wire to. Same here on the light fixture. But that's only for metal boxes. If you just have a plastic box, you could just cap it off or attach it. If your fixture does have a grounding spot, a screw or wire, hopefully. Okay, so that's the main explanation of how a single pole switch is wired. In a few minutes, I will plug it in to show you how it works. Let me just get my tester, because it is going to be live here. Alright, it's plugged in now. Okay, so we have the light on now. Power comes into here. Let's pretending that this is the main source. Comes into this box right here, and then attaches to and then the one that's live, but connects to one of these screws right here on the power screws on the switch. Doesn't really matter if you get the polarities mixed up, because all you're basically doing is flipping, like I said, one off in just one spot. It's more of the confusion starts on three-way, and it gets even more complicated on four-way systems, which I will do a video of soon. But as a beginner, I just want to show you how a single pole switch is supposed to work. And then if I flip the switch on, the light comes on, and then after that, the power goes through the black wire in here, and that's what gives the light power. That's what causes the light to light up. Then it goes through the neutral system, and it goes back to complete the circuit. Simple as that. Alright, so I'm gonna turn this off and unplug it. Turning off my tester. Alright, well there you guys have it. That's how a single pole switch works. Let me know what I missed and what I can answer in your video, on this video, or any other videos I post in the future. So long guys, bye.